The United Nations Security Council called on the warring sides in Yemen to agree on a truce expansion proposal, said by Special Envoy Hans Grunberg. This report has more on this.
After 7 years of devastation, UN officials urged Yemen's warring parties to renew their truce. The ceasefire, which had been in effect since April 2 and had been extended twice on an emergency basis, expired on October 2 without the Yemeni government and Houthi rebels reaching an agreement to extend it for another 6 months. UN Special Envoy for Yemen Hans Grunberg stated that he continues to work with both sides to find solutions and to urge them to demonstrate the leadership and flexibility required to reach an extended and expanded agreements. Joyce Miswa, the UN Assistant Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs, has visited Yemen, where she met many Yemenis that live in a dire humanitarian situation.
During this time, I met dozens of people who told me about their lives. Women who fear for their safety, both inside their homes and out. Displaced people whose biggest wish to return home remains unfulfilled year after year. Those same people also told me about their hopes for the future, not just for themselves, but for their communities and their country.
Joyce also told the Council in her briefing that civilians in Yemen still face terrible dangers, including landmines and other explosive threats, which had killed or injured 70 civilians in September alone. In addition, Mr. Grunberg said that the success and advantages of the truce should not be understated. He noted that during the ceasefire, there have been no significant military operations and 60% drop in casualties.
The truce came into effect after almost 8 years of conflict and brought the longest period of calm yet. In 6 months, its benefits for the people of Yemen included no major military operations and a 60% decrease in casualties. The reopening of Sana'a Airport, with 56 commercial round-trip flights to date, transporting almost 27,000 passengers who sought medical attention, educational or business opportunities abroad.
According to the UN, the war has resulted in millions of displaced people, hundreds of thousands of deaths, and put a large portion of the population on the verge of famine. The international community should intensify efforts to reach a political settlement, or else more people in Yemen will continue to die.